here, breathed Charles, a grin lighting up her freckled face. We're really here. And it looks like we're the first. Don't celebrate yet, Professor Umbra cautioned her. Finding this room is only half the battle. Now comes the real challenge. That must be the way out over there, said Rennick. Looks like it leads into the mountainside. Bloom had already seen the other door and made a beeline for it. It was directly opposite the entrance, flanked by a pair of tall, narrow black caskets. The door had no visible handles or locks. Bloom muttered and tutted to himself as he ran his hands over it. I wonder if anyone is on the other side, said Charles. I wonder if they're watching us now. I wonder if... Rennick squeezed her hand and whispered. What's that sound? Everyone stopped and listened, but they heard only soft clicks and hums from the room's systems. Rennick shook his head. Oh, must be hearing things. Professor Umbra clapped her hands. Right then, we all know how this works. First we examine our surroundings. Bloom, dear, take a look at the pictograph up there. Rennick, check the walls for secret panels. We mustn't overlook a thing. Any detail, no matter how trivial it seems, may provide a clue. A clue to what, I wonder? The voice came from the open door behind them. It startled Bloom, who whirled around to face the speaker. Who are you? I don't know you. Then allow me to introduce myself. The stranger was a tall man with white hair and twinkling eyes. He looked like he'd stepped out of a history vid, with his frilled shirt and smoking jacket. I'm the Doctor, and this is my assistant, Jo Grant. A second figure stepped into view, a short, fair-haired young woman. Her turtleneck jumper, denim jeans, and knee-length boots were as anachronistic as her companion's garb. Hello, she beamed. No, 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 no! Bloom marched across the room as if to push the newcomers out of it. We were your first. My good fellow, no one is disputing that. Sorry, but we cracked the entrance code, said Charles. You will both have to wait your turn outside. We were your first, Bloom repeated. The Doctor considered. Ah, yes, I think I see. Allow me to assure you that whatever prize you're seeking, we have no designs upon it. Of course not, Jo added for good measure. Then what are you doing here? Asked Rennick. The Doctor thrust his hands into his pockets and stepped fully into the room. Call it idle curiosity. We happened to be out on the plain when we saw your space hopper. Jo giggled. Catching Charles' puzzled eye, she explained, That means something different where I come from. Naturally. I wondered to myself, why would anyone come to a barren planetoid like this one, orbiting a dying star? You did. Rennick pointed out suspiciously. Jo continued the story. We followed all your footprints and found this place, this structure, whatever it is. Well, I said, you must have been wrong, Doctor. Someone must live here after all. But the Doctor, he said, the door! Charles cried in sudden alarm. While Jo had been talking, she had also crossed the threshold, and behind her, the door was sliding shut. The Doctor tried to stop it. Too late. He pulled a slender metal device from his pocket, and it gave off a high-pitched whine as he ran it around the doorframe. Deadlock sealed, he reported, disappointed. Triggered when the last of RCU stepped inside. It wasn't the only thing. Look. Rennick pointed to a large red-framed display set high up on one wall. It had lit up with 4 numbers, 1200, and was counting down 1 second at a time. Professor Umbra took charge. Well then, my little prodigies, we have a ticking clock as we expected. If we can't beat this room in 20 minutes, we'll have come this far for nothing. So less chit-chat and more working that grey matter. Hustle bustle. The Doctor and Jo stepped out of her team's way as they sprang into action.